Well, crap, that didn't work. Okay. Uh, hang on. Music. Giggle. Alright. Get this stupid thing out of here. Remove. Alright. It's been about 7 months since I last got the milk again. How's everybody been? Optimus, it's been a long time. It has. It's only been like almost a year. Been at least 7 months since the holiday stream, so yeah. How we all doing? We're doing goods? Doing anything? Just gonna chill out for a little bit. I know that, like, oh shit, setting up. I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. How's Fire been? It's been a long time since I talked to him. Well, I mean, I don't know if I want to say it, because I don't know if it's like it's personal to him or anything, but he's doing alright, I will say that. We haven't talked in like... I mean, the last time we talked was this year, but it was around since January. But I will say he's doing okay, at least I hope he is, because I've heard about the Texas flooding, I think it was. I don't know if he's infected, I don't know if he got infected, like, affected by it, and because I'm pretty sure he is where that happened, but I don't know, because I don't know a lot about him, considering it's been like months, but I hope he's doing alright. Fire, if you do see this, I hope you're doing alright. Hope you're still living, even if you don't have that much of a presence on the internet anymore, but hope you're doing alright. Hope you're having a good time out there. I don't know what I'm saying. It's awkward. I'm sorry, it's just awkward. Oh no, look, it's guy. Don't know what we shall do first. Maybe a little bit of gameplay, but who knows. I don't know about Cuphead. Since last time we did Cuphead, that bird boss was... I know it's since the spooky edition stream for Rain of Team 46, but it's just I don't know. And then there. But for you guys, it'd be entertaining. But for me, it's like I've been pretty good. Still doing content as usual. I'm also going to be working on my own superhero comic very soon. Just fleshing out the story. But, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Good to hear, Optimus. That's that you're still going. Also, as you guys have seen, if you haven't, then Retribution is now up and about to premiere next Friday, and I'm legit happy that I finally managed to finish it, because as for those who have been around on my channel, have seen my channel for a long time, but if you don't, then this thing was announced. That thing was announced in 2023, like around after Godzilla vs. House. Garbage of my Bane my existence, by the way. Was like the movie, like Godzilla vs. House movie was out. I was like, oh, I might as well just make this teaser to show people that I'm gonna still continue the series. And then that was supposed to be it. Then it went underwent a few other stuff before that teaser and after, yada yada. And now we're here to where it's at now. And I'm happy to say that it's finally done. I'm proud of what actually came out of it, and I hope you guys will too, because there are stuff that's shown in this that I hope you guys will like, even if, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, happy I'm finally done with it. I can move on to other stuff, and yeah. Speaking of other stuff, let's get to short updates real quick, and then we'll get onto maybe gameplay. I don't know. Might do another voting, just in case. So, short updates is going to be real quick. King's Boys still being worked on. I'm going to do more work on it after Retribution, since, again, I've already finished it. I'm not going to give too many details on it after what I've already said, probably in a past post. It's going to be 5 episodes long, all of which I'm probably going to say are going to be around maybe like 30 to 40 minutes, I don't know. But you're just going to have to wait and find out. And the rest of the Godzilla Multiverse series after Retribution, I already have stuff planned out if things go well. But I'm not going to say what they are just yet, because, I mean, that would ruin the surprise now, would it? Reviews, they'll still be made for the rest of the GXK stuff. It's going to take some time, because I think I've already said this before in the 3rd July update. But for the scripting for, like, when I was working on the script for Heat Ray Goji all the way up to Shimu, I think? Yeah, Shimu. Or Shimo, you know what I mean? The scripts were pretty much done, and I just did a touch-up on them, because they were the script for, like, the original version of what I was going to do, where it's just going to be all those figures into one video. But then I just canceled that and just made it into different parts. But for the other figures, like Mothra, Tiamat, Energized Goji, Battle-Axe Kong, etc., it might take a little bit longer, because I have not worked on those scripts. Not yet. It's going to take some time, but I'll try and get them out to you, so I'm not gone for like a whole 3 months, just like I usually am. And then Kong highlights, still being worked on. It's just, I'm not used to stuff like that. I've made a stream highlights at all, considering that both videos are like 3 or 4 hours long. Or streams, whatever. So, I'm hoping to try and get at least part 1, or both of them, out by the end of this year. But I don't necessarily know, because again, I was trying to work on this while also working on Retribution, while also trying to upload videos so you guys aren't just left in the dust for like a month or 2. So, yeah. This is so freaking awkward. I know you guys are expecting something, so am I. It's already been 10, 12 minutes. Gosh dang it. Oh, let's do a little voting, I think. Gosh dang it. It's been a while, I can't freaking do anything. Start a poll. You might just look back at oh, hello there, Zoom. There's Zoom, how you doing? It's only been 12 minutes and there's nothing going on. This is what it's like when you haven't streamed in 7 months. Doing alright, that's good to hear. Gonna probably play some games and then look back at the 2 abominations that I call Godzilla vs. Amphibia and Godzilla vs. Owl House, and then maybe play some games later. Might be more than just Cuphead, but who knows. If I sound dead, then don't worry. I've been dead. This channel's been dead. I've barely been uploading as much anymore because I've got other stuff to deal with, but we'll try and keep you guys from not dying. Yeah. We're just gonna. Music, stab it. First, we're gonna start off with the first two installments of my Godzilla Multiverse stupid thing, which, if you're wondering if Godzilla Multiverse is the actual name of the series, no, I'm trying to work. I'm not good with names, is what I'm saying. I'm not good with names. You're thinking, oh, but you came up with Retribution. That's because it took some time, not to mention it went through several names, which I'll go through in a future behind-the-scenes video after the film comes out. Jump scare warning. Yeah, jump scare warning. You're not only going to get jump scared by me, but you're also going to get jump scared by just bad editing in both Godzilla vs. Amphibia and Godzilla vs. Outhouse, because those are abominations in my eyes. Like, look, I'll acknowledge the impact that he made on my channel. Like, Godzilla vs. Amphibia Part 1 got 1.3k, Part 2 got 1.8k, and then the movie, the Godzilla vs. Outhouse, the movie, got to freaking 2.6k views, making it, well, one of my most viewed videos on the channel, at least publicly. Because back then, because if we're going by videos in general, then it would have gone to that Willy's Wonderland video that I made a long time ago with 50k views. And I privated that because it was FNAF, pretty much FNAF related, and as you all know, I'm not into FNAF anymore, never will be, and yeah. So anyways, boys and girls, let's just get into it. You wacky jacky, let's play. Oh, that's stupid. Anyways, here we are. Gonna, I'm not, so I found your channel. Oh wow. That's don't know how to say about that. We got a, there you go. So to give a little backstory between like these three, or technically like 7, because this was a chapter series before I made the movie, was basically there's this one video that I made a long time ago. I don't know if I can find it. Might be able to. Like, it was probably like days before I made the first part of Godzilla vs. Amphibia. I think this is a good idea. No, not gonna. But there it is. Goji and Kong just chilling. This was somewhat the origin of the series in general, because let me show it real quick. Dang it, I opened it in another tab. Show it real quick. Yeah, that was pretty much what started it. Just a little stupid test. It was literally just what it was stated as, just Goji and Kong chilling. And that was when the idea pretty much started. And then after that, I thought, you know what, since there wasn't any freaking somewhat like crossover video of these things that I am interested in, I might as well try and do it myself. And yet somehow I did that, and the thumbnails are the only things that I actually like about them. Most of the time. So let's get into it. And probably going to have to skip some part, or mute some part of this part because it did get claimed. I'm pretty sure there's 2 claims on it, but I don't know. We're going to have to... This is going to be torture.
Hello there.
I'm going to turn that down for those who are freaking sensitive to loud noises. Because that was... Ow. Rest in peace, by the way. You gotta like how he's playing the game with the controller and yet somehow is able to move the camera around like it's a mouse. You're thinking, oh, but what about sensitivity? That doesn't even work out.
A few minutes later.
Is this even really classified as Godzilla vs. Amphibia? Because Anne shows up for like, how did the Amphibia characters come in? That's a good question. If only I knew the answer to it, because I don't know what I was thinking. Because this was back in like what freaking year was it? 2022. Wow, that was around when the actual Amphibia show was about to end. I'm pretty sure it did end. Hang on, let me double check. Look at my phone because I don't trust you guys to see my watch history. Oh no, wait, it was May 14th. What? That can't be right. How? I'm sorry for taking it a little bit, because let me look at the freaking date. This is actually on May 14th. Oh, maybe because the episode came out at 12 a.m. and I watched and it stayed up till that time. No idea. No freaking idea. I mean, it's been like 3 years, so I wouldn't know that much. But I guess they came in through some sort of portal. I don't know, because this was mostly like just a SHIT post. This was literally what Godzilla vs. Amphibia Part 1 and 2 were. They were just jokes, and I don't even know if I'm supposed to laugh or not. Not to mention, this is barely even a Godzilla vs. Amphibia, because Anne literally shows up for like one shot. And even then, the shot doesn't even look that good. Because she's just a PNG image. Like, this is supposed to be freaking Who Framed Roger Rabbit or some crap. I'm cringing so hard.
Holy shit!
Great. Brilliant. That was the cancer. You guys are able to, if you guys like it, then fine. I'm understanding with that. But me personally, I'm willing to go back in time, get the files for these, and just make them to where I could, I don't know. Anyways, part 2. I just don't want to Doom. Yes, I play Doom. I play Doom. You could go ahead and judge me. I'm a violent person. Anyways, just don't want any Doom Dark Ages spoilers for those who want to play the game spoiler free. So yeah. Anyways, part 2 made like literal several months after the first part, because the first part was made, as it was stated, May. This one was in October, which is basically the Halloween special. So yeah, that was a whopping Doom Speak. It is great music, great gameplay, everything. I just beat Doom 64, and I lost a few brain cells from rage. Anyways, I'm not gonna go too deep into that. Just that's all you need to know. But if you do know, then you know. Anyways, there's a mainly 5 months. I don't know what time span is worse, this or when I was trying to make the original Forgotten before I remade it to be in current timeline before unlisting that. That if you want to know what Forgotten was, it's best left to be what the namesake is or whatever. Am I gonna get claimed for this? Because this music was just directly ripped from the Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex trailer. Or it's technically also pretty sure Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. How long is Godzilla Retribution? Around 30 minutes at least. That's as much details as I'm going to give it. And somehow I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything about it. That's all I'm going to say. If you have any questions, we'll leave it to a Q&A section later on, as it says in the description. So yeah, we're going to save it. We're going to skip it. Wow, music, Dead Thomas. I did not care, did I? I just didn't care. Let's mention the freaking quality difference between Goji and Dagon over here and freaking Anne is crazy. Also, shout out to the original Amphibia renders of this guy. Check him out. He's ripped him because I'm an idiot. Although to be fair, and like there's only 3 and renders that I used throughout this entire thing. Although to be fair, there was another video that I used her render again, but that was a long time ago and I didn't listen to it because it was cringe. You like that? She has no shadow, by the way. Wow, cinematography. Look at the amount of hair that I had on my floor back then. Thomas in the back makes these hilarious, no offense. Yeah, because it's hilariously bad. That's what these were. This is back before I knew what I was doing. And I still don't know what I'm doing from the looks of it. I mean, look at this floor. It doesn't look like this now, thank God. But legitimately, I hate it. I hate it. Anyways, moving on. Stop motion, just juddery, yeah. And yes, I've said this already in a previous post or whatever. I did improve the stop motion in Retribution. There's gonna be, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of stop motion shots, but I feel like they're sprinkled pretty much. What I'm saying, they're sprinkled. So you'll know what I mean. You'll know what I mean. And also, I want to point out about these. I may or may not have remade these stop motion shots in this part specifically because I was bored and wanted to. Basically, tests. What I'm saying. I did tests to improve my stop motion skills because I watched one tutorial video, and I remade the shots from this, but instead I didn't use GvK Goji. I used pre-evolved the GXK Goji before he evolved, before the figure before he evolved. Anyways, I'm gonna pretend the hairy floor is like trees or something grassy. That's what I sometimes think. Like, just think of the floor as like dead grass or something. Just like this video is like, I don't know. You know, if you're wondering why did I mute it, I used freaking AI voice, and I am very sorry, Brenda Song, for doing that. I know she's not gonna watch this, but I apologize. Not to mention, I don't even. You guys don't even know this, but a few weeks ago, I was looking through Godzilla vs. Our House, and there's one scene that I removed because I hated it so bad. It was one part of where it was like three of the Our House characters talking to each other. I know their names, but I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't seen it. And I removed it because I used the AI voices, which was the same one that I used for Anne over there, because it was cringe. So, but at least with that, I had a choice. But with this, I don't have a choice because it's freaking yeah. I mean, at least I put subtitles there, so just in case you guys can read it. Thought you were a tree. Nice one, Kong. Not to mention, what was he? Why would he think that she was a tree? I mean, not even out of the question. What was he thinking? Like, what? Oh, like, oh, this is a moving tree. Like, you've been on Skull Island, you see freaking wood move. Yeah. Why you? Like, what the comment on you can't. And I want to point out. It's not only just Thomas over there. It's just Krika and Orion and the wooden Thomas. Ayo Kong. Ayo Kong, that is a monkey. Freaking. It's a monkey. He's a monkey. Okay, thank you, Mecca, for coming in. That means we don't have to mute this anymore, so I don't have to hear why I had to use freaking. I was stupid back then. All right, it was stupid. I was like, it was October. Hang on, let me do the math real quick. I was 17. I was 17. Stupid. Right, look, okay, let me do a better explanation. The one that I just made up on the spot because I mean, you really want me to defend this thing? There's nothing to defend. Like, he was just minding his own business. Like, Ann was trying to hide as a tree, and then Kong thought he saw the tree move or make a noise, whatever, tried to check it out, and then Ann panicked and then freaking blasted him. So, yeah. Oh no, robot. I'm cringing so hard right now, dude. That's MKX. Don't know why. Forgot what video I got that from, but alright.
I'm about to deep fry a child.
That was I just got the new SH Godzilla and it's amazing. Hope you get it in the future. I do plan on getting it in the future. That is if I even get a job by then, because I don't have that much money. I know, make fun of me for being jobless. You can go ahead and do that. Anyways, for that, when Mecha said, I'm about to deep fry a child, don't ask why he's able to talk there. That was from a Amphibia-related video. Like, tomato sauce or whatever that person, like, the channel is called. They do, like, just search up Amphibia abridged and it'll most likely come up. I'm pretty sure I linked it. No, I didn't even bother linking it. Great. I'll do that another time. Yeah, hold on. Yep.
Perfect.
Lies. Alright. Seen that and it's funny. I mean, it sums up. It's like back then, that was just for a joke, I'm pretty sure. Now, looking back at it, it makes sense. Ugh. I don't want to go into it, man. I don't want. I mean, my thoughts on these. I mean, I could somewhat give them a pass when it comes to like saying which one's better between like these, because these were just mainly just joke videos. But I don't know why I made them if I was gonna not make them serious. I know I've seen one video that made it as a joke, but I mean, freaking. Yeah. I mean, I remember saying that I was going to make a part 3, but I canceled it, which was going to feature more Amphibia characters, but glad I canceled it. Although I'm pretty sure that was after Godzilla vs. House. But I have no clue. So, yeah. Anyways, you're thinking, oh, would you go back and remake it? Yeah, I probably would, but I don't know if I would. Because, like, one, I obviously would try and make it better. But on the other hand, I don't want to deal with stuff like that again. Mostly in terms of, like, trying to do this, because from my knowledge, there is no actual physical figure of the character used. Or at least of Anne or any others. And even if I were to try and find, like, a fan-made figure or commission something, again, I don't have that kind of money. Not to mention, I've seen, like, these fan-made Owl House figures on eBay for, like, hundreds of dollars. Maybe one that's, like, 90, but I don't remember. And even then, I wouldn't get them because there's only, like, 2 that appeared in this, while the rest are just, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 others that didn't appear. Might have been mentioned, but that's it. But if I had the chance to remake these, I would bring some ideas that I had on the table back when I thought of part 2, add more characters from Amphibia, just make it better. Because I remember I planned out a whole fight scene between these two of where she's in her like calamity form and he's just doing his thing. Isn't there Funko Pops in the house? Yeah, there is, but again, I will get them in the future. I did make a post about that. But even if I do get them, I'm not remaking it because it just adds inconsistencies. Because I want to try and make it to where it's like a better version of it, where it's still canon, and this is just disregarded. But even then, I don't want to use them because, I mean, one, I'm not a big fan of Funko Pops, even though I have some of them. But even then, they're the kinds that I actually like. And two, most of the time they're going to be in their season 3 designs, except for Ida, but that's it. Like Luz and Amity are in their season 3 outfits, or at least after episode 1 of season 3, and freaking is not even in the thing. So sadly, I can't do that. Maybe if I were to do a Godzilla vs. sequel, but that's, I don't know. But let's be fair, when am I ever going to do that in the future? Who knows? I have ways. Jeez. Okay. So, a little backstory on Godzilla vs. It pretty much suffered the same thing that with me when it comes to seeing like a crossover between two things that I'm interested in. It's like, oh, I want to see. I want if nobody's gonna properly do it, then I will, and I did it in the worst way possible, or at least I think I did. Because not to mention, it feels rushed. Because like for those who don't know, this was originally like a 5-chapter series, like lasted 5 chapters, and they were all released in the span between like the release of season 3, episode 2, and episode 3. So meaning between January and April, which is the worst thing. Because with me, nowadays, I try to make things to where it's like I'm satisfied with it, but also I make it to where you guys can just watch it and have a good time, whether it's like either trying to figure out how things go or like trying to critique it properly. That's what it feels like with this. Like even if I did make this movie, whatever, I just don't know. I just don't like it. I've already expressed my displeasure to it like several times, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. Like if you guys like it, more power to you. I understand it. But me personally, I just don't like it. But to be fair, I will give it credit. There are some things that I do like about it. Some things, not a lot, but some. And this was also back before I started doing proper fight choreography. There you go, real quick. Let me just there you go. Alright, full screen. Can't believe I'm looking at this turd again. Hang on, real quick. Gotta look at something real quick. Okay, yeah, we're good. Luckily, it doesn't show my email anymore. It'll take a second, don't worry. Just gotta look through, make sure what copyrighted sections are there so this stream doesn't get copyrighted. So just in case I don't get it. Like, I'm trying to limit the amount of copyright claims I get. And I only do it for... Use a song called Circle of Life. I like the plot, but some part could have been better, but I liked it. Alright, cool. I understand that. Again, I would also take the time to try and remake this, but I don't know. Faceless Beast. Okay, so literally right in the beginning, we're going to have to sadly mute it, because around, like, specifically 35 seconds all the way up to a minute and 39 seconds, we're going to have to mute it because it's a copyrighted song. Hang on, am I able to... Talk about chat. Why is it so big? Get out of your way. Drag it. Thank you. All right, now we can move on with. Oh wait, no, wait. Whatever. Just kings and witches. Oh nice. So spooky. I'm terrified. Let's move on. No. So this was back before I just for some reason didn't know how to make dialogue long enough, so people had a chance to read it. And as we're mute, sadly. What was that? Something must have happened today, gone. Again, sorry if I had to mute it, because again, copyright. Want to try and limit that. Nice hand. G. This shot, I think, is okay. Could have been better. I'm gonna cringe right now. Yep, I'm cringing right now. Just felt a few brain cells leaving me just by looking at that. This isn't freaking Who Framed Roger Rabbit or freaking, I don't know, Peach Dragon, the original. This isn't. I hate this. I already hate this. Nice job focusing on Goji there. Oh yeah, nice focus. Yeah, nice. Brilliant, King. Brilliant. I think she is Thor. Yep. I mean, that was kind of the point. I don't think it was, but I don't freaking... I don't know. Considering this is pretty much the only time he does this throughout the entire series. I know, fireball. And he's dead. And guess what happens to the other two? They're gone. Yep, they just leave. They're just gone. They don't come back. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, oh yeah, we can't. Don't show them where they go or them leaving. They just leave. That's it. There's no proper fight. There's no nothing. Who were they? The assistants. Oh, you know way hand again. Wow, it's math. And a new scene added for the movie specifically. You won't see it in the other chapters, in which you're able to look at the chapters because I unlisted the chapters, but you're still able to view them because I made the playlist public, so you can still view them if you want. And you can see the terrible stuff. Who knew a teenager had that kind of power? Human body. Gonna help him. Oh. That was funny, guys. You ain't gonna help him, what? Why? You don't feel like it. It's forced you to struggle. And again. If I'm pulling this stuff out, it's just freaking why. I like how Kong says that, and then it immediately plays a sound effect from Revenge of the Fallen, of when this reminds me of a channel that used clips of Godzilla and it made fight people. Oh yeah, I've heard of those. I'm not a big fan of them. And it's worse than this. Yeah, I will actually agree with that. I do not like those. It's just like, why? Because I know it's trying to like make it to where clips are somewhat perfect, like conveniently placed together, so it makes it look like that they're fighting, but the lighting's off. The style, just no. I just know. But yeah, I do agree with you there. Like, I've seen those before. I don't like them. I remember seeing one of Luz and Goji, and it's just freaking weird. And I never want to relive it again. Just like I never want to relive the show again. Yoshi. Boiling problems. You get it? What's up, Flash after that? Looks like he was just moving on from the freaking thing, and then immediately is in this position. Again, I am sorry if I'm talking crap about this, but I don't know. It's like you make something like this and come back to me on that. Like, you can still be somewhat proud of it. Me, I'm just not. Holy shit. It came from another realm. Correct. And I've come here to help. One, I was back during the days when I was still in school. Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. Because it is cringe. I mean, I know some of you guys are in a different school than I am, but I'm not going to say what school I went to, but I'm saying this. I hated it. I mean, elementary school was fine. Let me just go through it real quick. This year is doing better than this. If you're doing better with this. Yeah, true. I'll give you that one. But let me go through my school real quick. Just real quick. It'll be real quick. Elementary school was fine. Middle school was mixed. High school can burn in hell for all I care. Like, I know it's the thing to say, like, with normal people that just reminiscing on high school, but legitimately, you do not know me. You do not know me. Like, my senior year was way different than, like, what it should be. And it was, I would say, it's an alternative. It's not a good alternative. It's not a bad alternative. It's just an alternative. I'm not going to go too deep into it. But if you guys like me to, then I'll probably do it later on the stream or never again. What happened? Glad you're okay, Dagon. This is Ultima. He's going to here to help us with people. I make these texts too freaking fast. High school freaking sucks. Yeah, it does. It does. Whenever, like, sure, there's some teachers there that are at least actual decent people, but it feels like that from my school. Sometimes they can just complete freaking. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm trying to eliminate how much I curse. Yeah, I was a PG-13 channel, but you know, it's just I can't deal with it. Anyway, back on topic. Ultima. Greetings, everyone. Who were those people? You don't want to know who they got. I'll explain that in my notes. Follow me. I just stand there. That's a nice bull you got there, background. Hello there, jet. Hello there, bird. When do you think he'll be back? He said a few minutes. Well, hand shadow. My boss. Oh, hello to Bogard. Yeah. Name's Jet Jaguar. Nice to see more friendly faces. And my name is Rodan. These two were in the same situation as you three. I saw a girl with glasses who had some sort of plant magic, and with someone that had some sort of illusion magic. I saw an old They're thinking, why can't you just go back? Because with me now, when it comes to making this kind of dialogue, I make it to where like the text lasts long enough so people who are reading can have time to read it. Or maybe like if they have like trouble reading stuff fast, I just have it to where it's on the screen long enough so they can read it. So they don't have to constantly like pause every time there's a text dialogue on screen. And we should go back. And I saw an old pale woman who turned into some sort of creature with wings. What? We saw two women. One had a purple hair. I feel if we don't do anything about it, then they'll probably kill us no matter what it takes. What do you guys have a plan? For now, we pray. We'll think of a plan in time. For now, you guys stay here until then. The best mate. You're sure we can trust these guys. Hold on, relax. Once we deal with those people, everything will go back to normal. Alright. And there's the part where I cut out. Again, like I said, if you want to review it again, I still have it up on the original chapter release, which again, videos are unlisted, but the playlist should hopefully be public. Because I think it is. I kept it public. I don't remember. Chapter 3, my least favorite chapter. I mean, it's slightly better now because I added music to it after the movie. But back then when I was making it, out of all 5 chapters when they were being made, 3 was the worst. Because it was so rushed. Like, there was no music added into it. Like I was able to add in the sounds, but I didn't add in any freaking music because again, it was rushed because I was on a schedule to release each chapter for a few days, and I just hated it. It was just awful, and I legitimately don't want to ever go through that again. Back to it. Well, the stop motion shot had a better quality than the actual video there. The curse word is the curse word. Yeah, whatever. Yes, boom. Decorating. Yeah, we're done. We're going to take our work after fight. Look, now we're ready good. It's ready for the next. This is if we're able to do it. I'm going to film a house on fire. I don't know what I'm singing. I'm sure it will. Rodan said he'll watch out for any of them and sound an alarm. Rodan in lowercase, by the way. It'll be fine. He's not fine, is he? You can just roar if anyone's breaking in. Everything will be okay. And bye-bye. Idiot. What an idiot. What about food? That's how your fight went? Yeah, pretty much. Elbows up. I'm not doing the voices. Y'all can do the voices for me. I don't care. I'm not gonna try and do a female voice again. I refuse. No, you get it. You. I don't know. Thank you. You know how when you're looking at photos with your parents or your grandparents or your family in general, and you see something that you wish you never done, or you're talking with your parents about something, and then they bring up something that you did in the past that you regret to this very day. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. I kind of don't get these point of these flashbacks now. Like how the camera's barely on Goji when he said that. Talk that. I don't know what came to that conclusion, monkey, but I don't know. Let's go. Now time for cringe. It's God of War music, boys and girls. Never know. Yeah. 3. And hello. Insert a child. Get child care service. Stole the words right out of my mouth, and I'm fine with it. I'm gonna look at my phone, so I don't have to look at this. Say whatever you'd like. I just don't want to be reminded of the effects for the Outlaws characters in this because they make me cringe. Show it. Finally. Dang it. It went on a really long time. Is that a fair shot? It looked like a fair shot. The way it just went down again and then just back up. Or was it part of the plan? Cringe. And I'm changing it. Get out. Get that guy out of my life. I don't want to hear that. My house ever again. I never want to deal with it. I'm wondering, why do we want to hear it? It's complicated. I know he's ultimately nothing wrong. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. He barely did anything wrong. I think it would have been better if I just made it look like that. He was about to freaking shoot her. Yeah, it would have been better. I don't know why I didn't do that. Although, again, deadline. I want to tell you about a little behind the scenes on this shot with this whole scene. Ultima's tail, a section of his tail, it didn't break off, thankfully. but I did have to take the tail off because it was constantly popping off, so I just took it off entirely. Although to be fair, you don't really see his tail in this scene, so yeah. If any of you make anything of that, I will murder you. Try and take that in the wrong direction, then I will actually cut your throat. Finally, we're near the end. Wait. No, Clem! Clem, no! Dang it! I don't know. Probably I'll be able to just trim it out. We're okay. I'll just trim it out. If it didn't. That is if I talked over it and it didn't. I mean, I don't know. It goes on for 13 until 13. Damn. I'm surprised Ultima can hold that. Yeah, he can. He actually can. I don't know if he can still do it, but I don't know. It was pure luck, basically. Pure luck. How they got there, don't know. Guys. Thank goodness you're alive. Thank Titan you lived after that. Sucks that Ultimate broke your arm. Thanks, guys. Where's Louise and her friend? She's with them in our old base. Apparently, Ultima found a new base that was bigger. Oh, you're very funny, King. You're very funny. You can't see it, but hang on. On the bottom left, he said, "Oh, that's what she said." Copy's hands fall off easily, and it's annoying. Dang it! I mean, I think it's just like you have to be careful with them because I mean they feel kind of delicate. I mean, I'm not saying the joints, but it's just the way they move around, kind of. Well, to be fair, I barely touch Ultima for obvious reasons. Nope, there. Music. I don't know how to feel about that one, Chief. I don't know, were they in the same base? Like, it was just in the same base the whole time. It's like, it says, oh, they were in the old base. Like, how do they find that base anyway? Guys, back. Like I said. Okay, we're good. Now we don't have to worry about copyright anymore, because that was the last song. But also that means you guys get to hear more God of War music, I think. I don't know, it's been a long time, and I wish to forget it. Lodeo. DI. I want to point out some of this dialogue was actually Bella's dialogue. If you've seen the show, then you can. That is God of War music. Oh, I bet. What's the most homophobic? That's a good one. That is a good one. I mean, he was created by Bellows, so yeah. Okay, sorry, I was doing something real quick. Yo, no way. He died. No, he did. Yo, he did the thing. He did the thing. Wow. Focus the freaking camera. How about you say hello to North Korea? Did it just say that? I'm not crazy. No, it didn't. That's not crazy. Oh no, flashback that early in the thingy. Oh, wait. Oh no. Crazy fail. Okay, focus your camera, by the way. Yo, is that Dr. Strange? It was Dr. Strange. I'm just gonna look on you. I'm just looking on you right now. Okay, here's another thing I like. That transition. That's anime, yeah. Okay. This shot right here with Ultima roaring and then transitioning to Goji roaring. I like that. I like that. It was synced in decently. And it's just an okay shot. I do like it. The only real compliment that I can give this thing. Completely moment. Yo, wait. Crazy. Something wrong. Because he wasn't quiet. You're wondering, how did he get up there? He jumped. The music just stopped. Brilliant. It just... I just said nothing gets wrong. A disappointment. And you're also tailless. Hello there. No sound apparently. Bro, yeah, you don't want the effects to look worse than they already do. Thank you. Yeah. Also, yeah, I can see where you're coming from, Zim, with Ultima being a decent villain. I mean, I do have a thing planned for him in the future. I'm not saying what that is. I'm just gonna say it now, anyways. It's a prequel to show how this all happened. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a movie, but I doubt it. Get me out of here. There was. Okay, again, there's some stuff to like about it. I can understand that. Stop sharing. Where did I go? No. It was okay. Like, there's some stuff to like about it. There's some stuff to say. Like, there's stuff to like. There's stuff to dislike. But for me, overall, I still don't like it. It mostly comes down to the effects for the Owl House characters, because again, I had to use the PNG images because I'm not a professional animator. I'm not the guy who did the animation for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm not that guy. I don't know if I want to. The talent, yes. Don't know about the actual person, though. I don't know what he was like, and I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not good with words. Anyways, yeah, real quick, we're gonna do something real quick. Okay. So, that wasn't too bad, I guess. I still don't like how I portrayed the Owl House characters. They weren't great. They were just there. In terms of like their effects, at least. In terms of their effects. Of how I placed them in there. Because again, I didn't have anything physical. It was way before the Funko Pops were announced. So, I was like, oh, I'll just do this. Yeah, that's it. Which is why I'm not proud of it. And I'm much more proud of Retribution because it isn't a pile of turds in terms of like the effects, at least for the most part, in my opinion. And not to mention, I took my time with this. Hello, Elizabeth. What is the stream about? I mean, it's a random stream. It's just randomness. Well, if you want to see specifically, then you can look at the description. I'm gonna change some stuff right now, just in case, so we don't. Guess I get that, but what's it random about? I mean, it's just randomness. Like we do anything that, like I just do anything that I could possibly can. This is what I mean. Either that, or just let the people, or just do a voting, see if anybody. Like, let's say I asked if people want to do. You just do anything to do a backflip. Insert backflip PNG. I mean, I don't know what you want from me. I don't do stuff that involves showing my face or myself because, I mean, I'm not that comfortable. But we're going to take a little break from what we just did, which was watch My Cringe, aka Godzilla vs. Amphibia and Godzilla vs. Owl House, mostly Godzilla vs. Owl House. And then we'll do another vote, see if people want one thing or another. Can you do a front flip? I can't do anything of the sort. I'm not. All I did was in gym was run, and that was it. I didn't do any back flips. I don't even think I did anybody. I don't think I saw anybody do any front flips or back flips in the gym. Although, if you don't do if you don't do a flip, you like men. I mean, you never see my face. You don't ever see me do anything crazy. Like, I'm not to mention. I mean, I don't know, man. What you want from me? Put on a mask. But what if the mask comes off when I do the flip? Because I have, like, I have several masks, but one's a Freddy mask that I don't ever use, and the other is a G14 mask, but that one's flatter than a pancake, and the other is an Indominus Rex mask that I had from Halloween costume years ago, and I'm pretty sure it's a side flip. It's like, what? Do you just do some freaking just? Oh yeah, let me just. Yeah. Or you just turn yourself into a fan? It's like the blades of a fan or something? you turn into a box fan by just doing a friggin' side flip or something. Dear God, quadruple. Okay, sorry, I haven't been to. I don't remember things from. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just confused because I don't know if that's gym related. I'm not that smart. Is what I'm saying. Turn on some music. Okay, let me turn up the music. Would you like some acoustic cinematic? How about some dance pop? What about some daydreaming? In the ducks. How about into space? Or lo-fi, or lo-fi, whatever. Night driving? How about some rock? I will personally kick you in the leg if I see somebody do the booty in my screen. I'm not big on the brain one. I don't know which. I'm not saying that again. I'm never saying that again. I'm gonna bleach my mouth. I mean, I turned it down because you guys still need to hear me. Hang on, let me. Dang it. Is this any better? Yeah, let me at least turn it let's go with the volume. Shut up, me. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Epic, yes, very epic. Epic game. Okay, maybe it depends on what. Where's their fade? I don't remember that. I'm gonna go ahead and do a Google Translate on that because I don't even know what that is. I search it up and I get rings. Oh no, never mind. It's freaking. What? Looks like this pin thing. Yeah. I don't even know what we're doing now. Alright. Anyways, no, not that. Okay, we're gonna now do a voting. Hello there, abs. I can't read. I legitimately can't read. Hang on. Now, let me do something stupid real quick. Let's do a stupid thing real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I can't read either. Let's go! Welcome to the No Reading Club, where people can't read. Next episode on Can't Read is a lung disease. You know what I mean? Then you know, because it's a long word. Anyways, getting sidetracked. No. Poll. Because the voting ends at around an hour and 23 minutes. Either that or Freddy just comes barging in the door and starts sounding like freaking Call of Duty Mike. Yep. Sorry, I'm not talking. I've been staring into space for several minutes. Just gonna. No, I don't. Freddy would just call it. I'm like, don't worry. I put him in a carbonation room for now, so you're always safe. Considering that. Don't know what that means, Elizabeth, but okay. Math. Yeah. Gonna look through eBay real quick because I don't know what else to do while I wait for it. I think I'm thinking, oh, but just 100% yeah, play a game. I mean, you never know. People might want to change their mind. People might come in and want to vote for something else. You never know. Man. And of course, after that, we're gonna have to do another one. Oh wow, somebody's already wanting to do Retribution Q&A. Oh no, never mind. They're going to play a game. I know what somebody's doing in there. I know what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work on me. I think Elizabeth is asking me to do the left flip again. The right flip, I didn't know. And trying to turn me into a box fan again. Alright, I guess we're gonna be playing a game. But what game, you might be asking? Good question. I gotta pull up what games we could play. I mean, there's Cuphead, obviously. But I wanna add variety. You know what I mean? Like have variety. I don't know if we can do like a movie again. Not to mention like the Lego Movie stream that we did. I got claimed from that for a stupid reason, which it did not like. It was very stupid. So I don't know. Oh, I'm looking at my stream. Yeah. Like a part. I mean, we gotta let the voting decide on what they want instead of just like. I don't know, dude. If you play Cuphead and not play like Freddy, then oh, poor Freddy. Oh, poor Freddy boy. Oh, sorry, Freddy. Sorry. Okay, real quick, I just gotta go through their games to see if there's any other games that I'd be willing to play on here. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start the poll. While that's happening, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go do stuff real quick. And You're right, I am. Anyways. Anyways, seems like a lot of people want to continue playing Cuphead. I mean, I have other games, but somehow you guys only want me to play. It's like I just want to play a game that just seems interesting to you guys instead of just like I don't know, something that won't get me age restricted. So I guess we're doing Cuphead. Anyway, this time I'm actually going to turn off the music. Do a quadruple backflip left-handed into a front flip into a side flip. Sounds like a thing that you put in an AI so you can generate an AI video or something. I don't know, dude. What you want from me? Anyways, I'm gonna actually, you know what? Hang on. We're gonna have to. Let me put the music back on while I set things up. Yeah. Give me a second. Hang on. It's a little longer than I thought. I mean, I've already made progress on the thing. Ouch. Yeah. I might just nope, I'm not sick. Download now. Yeah, the bird was annoying. It was mostly the final phase that I was struggling with. With the previous two phases, like the first and the second phase, or technically like first three phases, I don't know. It's like the first phase was fine. This like second kind of phase, I don't remember. It's been months technically. That one was fine. The third phase was fine. This was the fourth phase. I'm sure. But thankfully, application. What do you mean? I just updated it. Hey, come on. I want to keep people up to date. I want to click the button. Up to date. Game sold out right. Well, here's where you don't need to, because Time played 1.1 days. You know what that means. Okay, yeah, I can. Okay. We're almost there, lads. We're almost there. Got it. That's what that noise was. Yeah, we get it. The studio made game. So press any button. Okay. Hang on, I can. Okay, hang on. Got the game. Got the game. Hold up. Give me a second. Share screen. Entire screen. Also share audio. There we go. And hang on. Okay, I think it's working. Hang on real quick. I did not mean to do that, but... Oh, wait, no, we didn't do the dragon. We didn't do the dragon. Okay. Okay, I want to... Play the bird. I already did. I don't want to do it again. Only if I was given money to do it again. I do not care. I do not care. I don't. Wait, did I turn it down too much? Not unless you give me money, because I'm not going through that final fight. Fight the dragon? Okay, we'll fight the dragon after we do this Molosseum. Actually, not thinking about it. You really need to do them. Let's do it anyway, because I'm bored. I even gotten Super 2. Because I freaking... Okay. I haven't played this game in a long time, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the controls. Okay. Gosh, dang it. When did you last play the game on release? Don't know. And do I really need to do this? Because I only use the first special. And let's be honest, you guys, you only use the first ultimate because it's the most useful. Like, the invincibility is very brief and also kind of stupid. Although, actually more useful than the second one, which is freaking where you just get a buff heart and it does stuff. And you can't control it. So we're going to move on from that and do the dragon, which I would like to point out, when I was trying to beat this game, I raged at that so hard I broke my controller. Make of that information what you will. Because I'm not going to say it again. Yeah. Wait, do I have to... Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Grim matchstick. Okay, let me... Hang on, let me set up. You're so cooked. Yeah, I am. How do you beat the bird? That child is so hard to beat. You just use your eyes. There, let's go. Got the parry, gosh dang it. The tail was right there, how the heck? Dang it. Well, let's be fair, I got that health thing from earlier, so we're good. Oh, I hated this part. Now you see why? Now you see why. How the heck? Okay. Okay, hang on. Trust me on this. And I want to check something real quick. What button was it? I haven't played this game in a long time. Okay, there we go. No, I did not get it. Hang on. I have an idea. I'm gonna go spend stuff at the shop. Because I'm pretty sure there's a weapon that might help us. There it is. There we go. At least I think this will help. Or at least I hope it will. Make it medium range. We're gonna try this. Switch weapon. Yeah. I thought I parried that. Gosh, whatever. Yep. His skills are rusty. There you go. Yep. Okay, now we switch. Yep. Gosh dang it. Let's screw this. Now you see why? Gotta watch for the guys with the teeth. Yep, see? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Okay, now this one I have to really actually be careful. Yep. What was I thinking? Should I stick with the lobber through the entirety after that? Yeah, I think I might do that. Alright, yeah, see you, Elizabeth. Thanks for tuning in. Got it down. Let's hope I don't die as many times as I did back then, back in like, I don't know, 2018, I think. Back before I started the channel, back when I was wee lad. Crap. Okay, yep. That was my fault. I think I might just save the rest of the thing for it. For, you know. Dang it. Yep, there you go. Screw you. Yep, this is a good idea. I don't know. One of them is going to turn into a freaking. Yeah, there you go. Up. Crap. Almost got it. Gosh. Dang it. I was doing better than last time. I told you the technique would work with the freaking stick in the lobber after that. It's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the one because I'm not gonna be stupid. Like that. And you know what? No, just stick with it. Just stick with it. Just go. Just go. Oh, you just love eating your own words. Okay. You guys are allowed to quote me on what I said earlier. With saying, oh, this is gonna be the one. Okay, this time we're gonna save. You know what? Just don't bother to look. Don't bother to look at him. Just don't bother. Just don't bother. Oof. Don't bother to look at him. And I fell off. Great. I'm gonna shut up real quick. Just let me concentrate, guys. Just let me talk. Yeah. There's just one hit, so we're good. We still got 5 health, at least for now. It's all about the peripheral visions. It's all about peripherals. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. Ooh. It's all about peripherals. Hey! Took less time than when I tried to do it back in 2018. So I think we should be good with this world. I mean, there's like one world, but I don't know. Took 2 years. Yep. Alright, now time for... Looks like I might have underestimated your bums. You gave it to them devils, but good. Go ahead and... Everything is crazy. The little monks have some fight in them. I'll say that much. They're making me out of them devils. You see, I knew there was something special about those fellas. Well, don't be too sure yet, just yet, boy. I think there's something fishy about those two. Don't blow your wig dice if those two little things try anything. I'll be waiting. Oh boy. I can't wait to go to that robot boss, because that one was was worse. Right, what should we do first? Like which one's worse? Like which one? For those who played this game, which one's worse between like the bee and the pirate? Because I want to try and do like the hardest one first. Because so that means like we just yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the bee. Honey bottoms, let's go. Oh, shut up. Actually, I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just going to get hit, Neil. We'll use the lobber for... Okay, this one shouldn't be that bad, because I just gotta do this. Alright, crap. I misclicked. Actually, can I just hit it for that? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Crap. I forget the buttons. Eh. You know what? Let's save it, because we're somehow already on the final phase. And just... I wasn't paying attention, gosh dang it. We'll gladly donate $3.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Okay, how was it that I was able to get hit? I didn't get hit through this phase in the first attempt, and now the second attempt I get hit. Oh, screw this. Amazing. Don't really care if I lost $50. I'll find other ways to gain it. Sometimes I feel like I just get worse. Hey, Sugar, shut up.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're
You still fumble. I don't really care that much. So I'm gonna get worse. Ooh. Walked right into that one. Screw you. Walked right into that one as well. Hello, Vesher. I don't know if I said your name right, but gosh dang it.
Good day for a well battle. Now go.
Now you see why I chose this one to do first. Walked into that one, walked into that one. You know what? We're starting over.
Good day for a well battle.
Like Zoom said, lock in. How is it that I'm getting worse every time?
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Well, I'm going to try Lobber this time. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do. Is like we'll just switch from Lobber to Roundabout and then to... I don't know how I freaking got him before he got me, but whatever. Yeah, see, look, we're doing better already. Although this is where I might lose. I could teleport. There you go. There. So, teleport. Hoi. Okay, saving it. This time. Crap. Oh, hi, Freddy. You missed when we were fighting the dragon.
A great slam and then some. And begin.
Just trying to fight just seeing what the buzz is all about. And this... And I can't believe it. Actually, Lava's pretty good, honestly. She gonna come from the middle? No, okay, good. Good girl. How did I dodge and get hit anyway? There you go. And there she goes. Come on. I walk right into that.
This match will get red hot.
Here we go again. I'm gonna just shut up and concentrate. You guys just talk among yourself because I don't know. Whatever. Saving it. We're doing it for Valhalla. We're doing it for Valhalla. We're gonna do it for Valhalla. I don't care. Look at all these people you hire. Look at all the. This is gonna be the bird all over again, I swear.
It's on.
What do you want? I parry the platypus. Oh, we'll just... Oh wow. I probably would have to use my ultimate, but no, I just... Yeah. You mean super me... Whatever. I don't care. Well, at least we got through it. That's all that matters. Who cares about freaking ranking anyway? Unless it's, for me, unless it's Sonic, whatever. Anyways, that went way better than I thought it would. Anyways, let's do Captain Beard.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Harried the platypus. There we go. Dang it. Trying to save my ultimate, that's why I'm not using it. Got killed by a dog, cool. And I was at the freaking thing already. Don't worry, don't worry. We were doing good so far. We were doing good so far. You wonder why I saved this. Oh, I'm using the freaking no. I parried. Thought I would shoot it, but the boomerang would get it. Not this time. That cannonball jump scared me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Gosh dang it. It was doing decent. Tried to freaking teleport. Gosh dang it. I tried to parry. Actually, hang on. Let me try something. 1v1 me any day. What? Hang on. Let me. Oh yeah, I could probably use spread. Yeah, I could probably use. We could try spread. I don't know.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Yeah, see, this is way better. Dang it. Wait for this freaking barrel. I parried. I'm getting worse each time, I swear.
You're up.
There we go. Now we're just doing. There we go. Get out of here. I don't care. I'm using it now. Dang it. How did it shoot the first few times, but now that time it didn't work? Come on, Ned. Press the wrong button. I was gonna deal with these guys first. Oh, crap, Lois, I can't see. Crap, Lois. Okay, how long this takes me? I panicked and I pressed the wrong button. This is the worst.
This match will get red hot and begin.
I thought I could parry that. No, I'm just gonna stick with this. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go do it. Crap! I almost jumped right into that. Screw you. Screw you. What could I have done there? What could I have done there? Yeah, how is this worse than the dragon? How? How?
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
Hello. I tried to... Eh. How is this worse than the dragon? Yo, save it. Save the rest of it. Save the rest of it. I don't care. It's the freaking barrel that's getting me. I saw that coming and I still died.
A brawl is surely
Somehow I haven't raged hard like the freaking bird fight. Right, that's enough. I touched it and I somehow dodged it as well. Quaplo-ish. Okay, here we go. You know what? Kami, frick you. There we go. Got it. Let's go. And Zoom didn't even get mad. Gosh dang. Although we did it. We done it, boys and girls. But you know what I mean. Come back and go carry. Yeah. Yeah. It was indeed great timing. I don't know what we should do. How have we been at this? Crap, I didn't mean to do it. Hang on. 2 hours ago, dang. Where'd all the messages go? Hang on. There we go. Ready to come back, stop playing Fortnite. Yeah. It's like he popped in earlier when the stream started. and then left to get the milk. And then he just came back again during this. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what, we'll do one more boss. We'll do one more boss. Yo, no way, he's still here. I didn't notice it. We're gonna just do this boss so we can get it out of the way. Because we already know what Freddy's like. So, yeah. If you know, you know.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Say anything in the chat, you're gonna get timed out, by the way. I don't think this one should be too bad. At least I don't think it should be. Crap. Dang it. Again, now you know why we want to do this out of the way. Another reason, at least. And bye. You're just gonna do it now. Yep, now you know why. Now you know why. Crap. How did I do that? Can I? No, I cannot. Fire! Hey, fire! Nice to see you. Glad you joined at the right time. I wish I was that you. Gosh dang it, Zoom.
Here goes.
Glad you're doing alright, Fire. Because I just talked about you like, right around when the stream started. Crap. What? Screw you. Already. This is the worst. You're thinking, oh, you have those bombs. Yeah, I know, but those aren't gonna help now, will they? I'm gonna suffocate Freddy under the water.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Yep, pretty much. already. Yeehaw. Yeah, I can take that. I can take that. No, I can't. He's gonna start blowing out those freaking things. Watch. Never mind. And I just shot the freaking parry thing. Actually, I want to test something real quick. Hang on, do this. Hey! I tried to dodge. And again, now you know why. I chose this one. Or at least another reason. Definitely not because of Freddy. Get out of here. I knew it. Please die. This is where I die. This is where I die. I just wasted dead. Walk in and... Actually, what happens if I just... No, okay, this doesn't work. Look at me, excuse. Oh, it gives you a thingy. I don't care. So just kill her. Just kill her. Just turn her into it. Please. Please, I don't want to be dealing with this. Thank you. Please. Just make sure. Wait, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo! I'll just say I got her. I do not care. No, 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 no! Okay. Yeah, let's go. Diddy Demasha. Okay. Well, at least we did it. That's the thing what you do. Yeah, finally, finally, yeah. B, for what Freddy's going to be eating up, for a thing that Freddy's going to be eating up tonight. Alright, that's enough for today. Yep. That was... Okay. Okay, there you go. That was, oh no, it's Freddy. Just like the Star Wars quote, like from Darth Vader. No. Okay, yep. That was good. I wouldn't say it's stupid-ish, but I don't know. Stop sharing screen. 2 hours. Alright, I'm gonna put the controller away. Okay. No, get rid of the chat from my phone. No, get rid of the chat. Thank you. Why? Go. So, I'm gonna turn the music down now. I'm gonna go back to play Fortnite. Alright, you go ahead with your playing session. Alright, we're gonna do what we do usually. Settle in for a little bit. And then we're gonna move on to something else. That is, if there's even anything else. Freddy would never do, guys. You clearly don't know Freddy. At least not enough to know. At least not enough to know. We're gonna wait until maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes. Just to settle in. In the meantime, tell me what you guys have been up to recently. How have things been? How have things been? You know, like how's it going? Yeah. I don't know. Just saw 3 films and 2 were good. 1 was mid. In Parkour Civilization, no one jumps for the beef. Not unless you have to do like freaking. Like, was it that one person earlier said? Elizabeth. Like, oh, I don't know. Fire. Like earlier, somebody was talking about like backflips or side flips, or like I'm turning myself into a blade in a box fan or whatever. Good ones were. Oh no. Oh no. You better lock your doors, Zoom. Woody is on his way. I'm kidding. Man, Fantastic Four, Bad One was Jurassic World Rebirth. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I'm thinking about watching the new Superman movie. I'm not big on Superman, but I heard good stuff about it. Fantastic Four, and I'll think about. I'm not big on Marvel. Wait, does Freddy like it? Freddy's gonna crash out. Yeah, Freddy does like it. I mean, nothing against him for liking it. Obviously, I mean, he can like whatever he wants. It's just for me. I've heard stuff about it, and I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want to get canceled on Twitter. But yeah, Freddy's gonna crash out. But I don't think he will. Because again, we gotta respect his opinion. We gotta respect that there's things that he doesn't like that we like, or things that he likes that we don't like. So we're good. We are good. It's called X now. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if it's called X. It's like it's still Twitter. It's been Twitter. It's always been Twitter. Like, I don't care if you call it. Like, I see people still calling it Twitter, so I'm still calling it Twitter. It's like X sounds like the website that, like a kind of website that you find certain stuff on, if you catch my drift. Not to mention, why would you just call it X? You can't think of any other kind of name. You just think of X. But come on. Like, I know there's other kind of stuff out there that probably have their freaking logo or whatever, like the name of their brand, just like a letter or whatever. But even then, it feels like that those are better. Put an N and 2 X's. Yep. 100%. Nah, that site is mid. The hub is better. That is if you can even get to it, because I heard that it's banned in certain parts and you have to verify your age. But even then, with that site, it makes more sense because, unlike YouTube where, you need to verify you're 18 or over by what you watch, or if it misunderstands what you watch, because of what you watch, then you need to submit your state ID or freaking credit card, or you need to scan your face in order to do it. Which the freaking credit card, debit card, whatever, and state ID is just freaking. It breaches your privacy. You know what I mean? It's just basically a breach of your personal data. Not to mention, what if there's like some sort of breach on YouTube? Like they could get a hand of that information and sell it or whatever. I don't know how it works, but basically, yeah, where I am, the hub is banned perm, I think. We lost one, boys. I'm kidding. But yeah, anyways, it's just stupid with the YouTube thing. It's like, let's say that I already made a post about it for those who didn't know, who haven't seen it. It was my most recent post. It was a long one, by the way. But to sum it up, on August 13th, I'm not kidding, on August 13th, YouTube is going to start this new thing of where you have to prove that you're 18, and an AI determines if you're 18 or over. Not because like what you put on your Google account or whatever. It's just you have to watch stuff. You pretty much have to watch stuff that people your age would supposed to be watch. You're thinking, what about Minecraft videos or like Lego reviews or figure reviews? Nope. You're gonna have to watch something that's for an adult audience around your age. Otherwise, the AI is gonna freaking think that you're a younger person. And if you want to prove that you're older, then you have to submit your state ID or credit debit card, whatever, or scan your face. But here's the thing. Again, I already stated about the freaking giving away personal data. And also, scanning your face. What if there's some people out there that have it to where an AI won't be able to recognize that they're 18 or older? I think I barely use. Yeah. I don't know if this is going to affect my channel, but I know it's going to affect a lot of people in terms of watching stuff. Because my stuff is for my channel is basically PG-13, and it's freaking the AI is going to look at some of the stuff I make on my channel and think that's for kids. Freaking can't wait for the AI to look at freaking, I don't know, adult animations and determine it as for kids. Because I'm pretty sure I heard that the AI on YouTube is not good. Hang on, let me give you let me go through on Google I'm sorry, on YouTube Studio. There's a thing of where what about people who have conditions where they look? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I was thinking, Fire. It's what if... Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking in my head. What if somebody has a condition where they look young? Is the AI just going to think that they're just younger? This isn't freaking Andy Milonakis. Come on. Anyways, back onto the freaking stupid YouTube AI. So on YouTube Studio, there's this thing of where there's an inspiration of where an AI just for some reason just makes up a bunch of random video ideas. Let's go through them. One of I'm going to go through some of them that are actually legitimately the ones that it recommends to me. That's the issue with this kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Freaking here's an example. Behind the scenes motion tracking magic. Now you're probably wondering, that isn't too bad. That probably sounds like something that would be recommended to you, or some sort of stupid, generic idea. But then you get stuff that's just, what the heck? The King's Boys unmasking Thomas's eye patch mystery. And they do a thumbnail where it's AI generated, by the way. And none of them are from King's Boys, although to be fair, when is it going to care about that? But anyways. And then, the canceled Q&A, unanswered fan questions, Monsterverse mythology, every era explored, What does that mean? Monsterverse is its own thing. The lost Godzilla films we almost saw, like Godzilla vs. Batman. AI sucks donkey. Yeah, like, are we dead? Right now? Yeah, we are. Okay, next up we got Godzilla vs. Amphibia Part 3, and the picture shows no characters from Amphibia. And then next is The Future of King's Boys, again with the motion tracker bowl. Decoding the apple and orange riddle, whatever that means. Debunking the mythical Eye Patch Thomas. What? What? I just look at these to have a laugh. This is so stupid. I'm gonna go for like one more thing. Unmasking the motion tracker face mat mystery. I don't know where the motion tracking crap came from. I'm not cooking like always, bro. Yeah. Monsterverse crossover, Titan Luz versus Godzilla, in which Luz is not in her Titan form. I just want to let you know that. Dissecate whatever, the Heisei era's legacy, and the picture that the AI generated has nothing to do with Heisei Goji. Kaiju mythology, unveiling ancient Earth Titans, and the Ultimate Channel evolution now and beyond. And it looks like I'm looking at James Charles. Now these are gonna take over the world. Yeah, definitely. They're gonna freaking have people not learn how to do art properly, or how to actually make stuff. But yeah, YouTube's AI sucks. I don't trust it. I don't even know if I don't even know if they're actually going to properly go through with this. I don't know if you guys remember, but you remember several years ago, back in 2019, when there was this thing going around about the COPPA, COPPA, or FTC, about kids content. Of course, if you have stuff that's apparently appealing to kids, and there's adult content and stuff, you can be fined $42,000 per video. By the way, that's behind us now. But even then, that was fixed. I guess somewhat. I don't know. But even then, again, that was fixed. This, I don't even know if it will be fixed. But I hope it does. Because I don't want to be having to scare my face or give away my freaking personal information to just prove that I'm 19. You hear that, YouTube? I'm 19! You stupid AI, I am 19 as of the making of this, and I will be turning 20 in a month, around a month, you stupid PP. Alright, I'll stop. Sorry for the bleeding ears, if you have headphones on. But if you don't have headphones on, then I am sorry for your neighbor's cat. Alright, I guess, should we get to Retribution Q&A? Actually, not thinking about it. Let me do a vote. Actually, not thinking about it. It's a vote. I don't know what we should do. I just hope YouTube locks in and realizes this is horrible and defeats the purpose of being creative. Yeah, exactly. AI isn't creative. It's freaking... I don't know. I'm not Gandhi. I'm just gonna take a drink of what little water I even have left. Beautiful. I realize I just look at the views on the studio and it says there's 69 views. 60. Nice. Anyway. Okay, I guess we might as well just actually no. Instead of it just being just being a Q&A for Retribution, it's going to be multiverse Q&A. That's what it's going to be. Alright, lads, audience members, thingies, yeah. Today, I don't know where any of you guys live. Either like hour ahead of me or behind, I don't know. We're going to do a Q&A section for... Gosh dang it. We're going to do a Q&A section for Retribution, in honor of Retribution. We're going to do I can't speak. Let me try it again. Tonight, we're going to now do a Q&A for my Godzilla Multiverse series in honor to celebrate the upcoming release of Retribution. Because I have no idea what else to do. Just gonna... Well, I don't know. Maybe we get Freddy in here, we let him out of his cage. That is if he's not gooning to Fortnite skins anymore. I mean, in the previous call, I did catch him doing it. Like, I went to the bathroom, and then when I came back, I heard him say, "Okay, back to gooning over Fortnite skins." It was perfect timing, and if I catch him lacking again, I'm gonna send him to Brazil. The music just will be next after Retribution. Hang on, let me freaking pull the thing up. Hang on. That's alright, Fire. That's alright. I already know what you told me on Discord, and I understand it. Hello there, Breeze. I don't know if I have dyslexia or whatever it's called, or I just flat out I don't know. Hi, how you doing? We're doing a Q&A for a thing that's to celebrate a thing that's coming out on my channel. There we go. Also, Fire, I get it. I understand. You're busy with other stuff. Alright, so Zoom asking, hang on, let me... What's next after Retribution? I do have stuff planned, but I'm not gonna say what they are yet, because I feel like that Retribution, when it comes out, it'll probably, or hopefully at least, answer your question. Actually, we'll put on the music again. There we go. Music just changed. Okay, I don't know. No, yeah, I do have stuff planned for the future, but I'm not gonna say what they are. But let's just say I do plan on continuing the series, because I do want the series to be like the new series that I want to do, like aside from the Sonic Plush series. Was that monkey? Is that Scar King? If so, then why is he like that? I mean, I will say this: it is Scar King, and the reason why he is like that, because I mean, I wanted to put my own little twist on the character, because, I mean, he's still good in the movie, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to put my own, like, little twists on him, because, like, this time, instead of just being, like, relying on an army, or whatever, he is the army. He's a one-man army, and doesn't need to rely on, like, a group of apes, or Shimu, or whatever. He is basically the one, and basically, it's also just to be like what people thought he was going to be like, based off of what the title reveal for New Empire showed. So I thought, you know what? Not to mention, I changed the original villain to... Not to mention, I made him the villain after the title reveal was already out, so yeah. Nah, I would have used the SH figure, but the issue is, I'm not that big on the SH figure. It's mostly because of the size. Not to mention, he doesn't have the right build as... Alright, I'm gonna head out. It's nice seeing you, man. Yeah, you too, Fire. You have a great night. Hope you do alright. Anyways, back to what he was saying. So yeah, the SH figure. I mean, again, I'm not big on the size, even though that's what I'm going for with this. But even then, if I did, he doesn't have like the build to show that he's like really strong. Because for me, unlike the GX, like the actual movie of GXK, of where he uses brute force and all that. Mine, like in Retribution, like hang on, let me try again. In the actual GXK movie, where he's agile and uses a whip and all that, Retribution has him use brute force and his strength and everything. I mean, he's still agile, but not as agile as he is in GXK. That's basically what I'm saying. So yes, it is Scar King. I want to put my own little twist on him. And because the original villain, I wasn't able to find a way to use the original villain, which I will review in a future behind the scenes related thing after this comes out. Because, yeah. We might keep this going until like maybe 3 hours and 5 minutes. I don't know. I want to say this. I'm finally glad I finished this, because so will everybody in the movie? Yes, they will. Like Goji, Dagon, Kong, Jet, Rodan, they will be in the movie. There will also be some reoccurring like monsters, and maybe some new ones. Who knows? I'm not going to say anything just yet. I'll just leave it up to you guys. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm finally glad I was able to finish it, because, again, like I said at the beginning, will anyone die? I won't say, I'll just wait, because I don't want to spoil anything, because there are, like, massive spoilers for this. So, I won't say if anybody dies or lives. I will just say that there are going to be lots of spoilers for this, which is why there's actually a lot of footage in these trailers that I have not shown, because, like, it involves spoilers. So there might be some shots that involve, like, the specific character there or whatever, but yeah. Shut up, music. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Glad to see that this is finally done. Happy that it's finally coming out. It's been 2 years. And yeah. Didn't James? Yes, it did. It was originally Aftermath, and that's what I called it before the new title reveal. And this is, believe it or not, the third title it went through before, like, I just landed on it. Like, there was another title before this and after Aftermath. I was not trying to do a pun there. And, like, pretty much the reason why I changed the previous two was because, like, pretty much there's other Goji projects that had the same name, so I just wanted... So I was like, you know what, I don't want to get my thing confused with something clearly better, so I'll just change the name. I won't say what the second name was, but I will. I'll just reveal a lot of stuff in a future behind the scenes, because I have a lot of behind the scenes related stuff. In fact, I'm going to look at some right now. Customize your server's URL. I don't want to. And I'd also like to point out that this was one of the few times that I actually wrote a script for. Like, actually, I'm talking about, like, writing dialogue is what I mean. Like, actually having actually writing down words each character will say. This isn't like with King's Boys of where I just think of the words before recording. Or I just make like a thing to show, oh hey, here's the thing I'm gonna keep track of, like the music and what happens, progress, whatever. It's like where I actually wrote dialogue down for the characters. I'm sure some of it in the final movie is different, but yeah. What am I doing? Yeah. This is getting awkward. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay if you can't think of any other questions. I mean, it's like... There might be some questions that you have that involve, like, maybe trying to reveal stuff about the movie. Again, it's like, I want to try and surprise you guys. That's what it is. That's what I want to try and surprise. Like, I just want to try and surprise you guys with the stuff that's in this. So that's why I don't... Like, that's why I barely talk about this. Like, trailers, I'm fine with showing, but that's why I barely just talk about it. So, because I don't want to accidentally reveal stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I think we're just going to be done with the Q&A, because it's just being awkward. It's not your fault, Zoom. It's just the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing. Very toted. Freddy's still gooning to him. Freaking... Mamma mia. Sorry, I'm just looking at the stuff that I took pictures of from behind the scenes. And wowee bobby. Get Freddy come back. Oh my. You know, world that nobody can come back from. Oh wow, he's back. He's out of the carbonation room. I thought he died. Sorry, Freddy. We were just doing some like Retribution Q&A. I better get V-Bucks for this. Cool. Yeah, we just did a little Retribution Q&A. I mean, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them. But if you don't, then that's fine. Because there's really nothing else going on. See, this is why, again, I don't know if I've already explained this before, but this is why I barely stream anymore. You know? Alright, cool. Again, this is why I barely stream anymore. It's not like with back then of where, like, I streamed just for the fun of it and just wanted to have fun with my friends and everything. And they were fun. Like, nowadays it's like, because we barely talk to Fire anymore, and Freddy is, you know, just watch this out of context video and you know. Anyways. But yeah, I barely stream as much because, I mean, there's nothing really much to do anymore. Will any new character be in it? Again, I cannot specify if there will be any new characters or not, because again, I want to surprise you guys. Anyways, it's like, again, back then when I streamed back in like 2020, 2021, it's like, back then it was like, oh, shiny rainbow, yeah. Because it was fun back then. But nowadays it's like, there's barely much to do anymore. Because it was like, I think it was because of the laptop. Because those old streams were somewhat, like, I look back at some of them and they're, to me, enjoyable. Sure, there's a lot of gray areas with these, but even then, I can still look back at these and be like, yeah, those are a good time. And again, I feel like it was all because of the laptop. And for those who don't, like, forgot, or I didn't say anything, or I don't remember, I had to, like, my middle school gave me a laptop to use, and I used it specifically to stream. Like, I didn't use my phone, I didn't have a tablet, or I do, but terrible. But yeah, I used it to stream for the most part, and it was decent, it was fun, it worked for the most part. And then during high school, I sadly had to get rid of it for a crappy iPad. And thankfully that iPad is no longer with us. Like, I'm not saying it's the iPad's fault, it's just the fact that it was tampered with by the greedy hands of the school district. Which is why I didn't like it. I mean, other people out there, other schools out there have iPads that suffer better, but mine is not one of them. Not to mention, I accidentally broke the, like, that iPad had like a little keyboard or whatever, like a case that connected to it and had a little keyboard. And I accidentally broke the G key, so I glued it back then. I thought you used to stream on your phone. Oh yeah, I did. That was before the laptop. Or kind of. I mean, that laptop was still there, but it was from the phone to, and then switched over to Streamlab, like StreamYard, yeah, on that one stream of where Fire first joined, and it kind of switched back and forth, but it was mostly on the laptop, and then later on it switched over to the iPad for like maybe a few times, but it was terrible. And then it switched over to this PC, although it was a different PC before the one I have now. And now we're just doing these streams on the PC that I have now. So yeah, you're thinking, oh, will I ever do a stream on the phone again? Maybe. I don't know what else to do on the phone. Because I don't usually show much of my room, because there's stuff on the shelves that, like figures on the shelves that I have not shown you guys yet. Because I want to keep them a secret, so they're more surprising. So they're more like shocking and like, whoa, I didn't know that, when you actually watch it. Like, I have no idea. Okay, I think I'm starting to think about ending the stream, but before I do that, I have a quick question for you guys. Would you guys like it if I don't know if this will be possible or not, if I ever stream again in the future? Actually, hang on, I'm just gonna make it a post. I'm just gonna make it start a poll. There you go. Voting ends at 3 hours and 16 minutes. It's like, oh, why you have to be early? Because you never know. People might want to change their mind. Might be people that join in and vote. You never know. Change the music. Nah. There we go. And when I say like, and yes, I do mean both games, because I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, I thought PK was dead. Well, there's a unofficial remake of it that came out like a few months ago, and recently they made 2019 Ghidorah, and I thought, you know what, I might as well just try and stream that. And Age of Titans, it's kind of similar to. I mean, for those who don't know. I mean, Age of Titans is basically kind of like PK. I mean, it's good. I would recommend playing those games if you're a fan of Koji and all that. Kaiju Horizon is a maybe. KU is definitely a no. So that's because the stream is about to end. Sorry if you came back, but if you want to rewatch the stream, I will put timestamps later on for the stream, so you can check out other specific stuff that you missed in the stream. We played Cuphead way long ago earlier, so if you want to check that out, when the stream's over, I'll put timestamps in the description, so just in case you can go check them out. Yeah. I'm not going to play Kaiju Universe. I'm never going to play that on here. I think I might have played it once in a stream. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm never going to play that. I just don't like the game. I just no. I think, oh, why is that? I mean, for one, it's just the game is boring to me. There's no real fun to it. Like, sure, you can say that's fun collecting the monsters, but even then, you have to play the game to collect them. I know there's other games out there that require you to do stuff to collect a thing, but even then, it's not like you have to get specific kills for a specific monster, or like level up a specific monster to get a specific monster. It's just let me get it. Like, Age of Titans is an example of how you do it properly. Like, for example, Shimu. Okay, back then was good. Somewhat. I would say somewhat, because yeah, Downfall was so bad. Yeah, it was. And I wouldn't even say that it was because like they lost the rights to use Goji. It's the fact that like just over time I thought the game was just boring and there was nothing really that interesting. And I wasn't just a fan of how they made the monsters. Like, the models looked meh. They looked either okay, meh, or terrible. The animations I wasn't that impressed with, and I just didn't like it, and that still applies now. Not to mention, like, the new designs for the monsters, I don't like them. Like, they made a new one recently, like a couple days ago, and I just don't like it whatsoever. I hate it. I actually hate it. Okay, now it's so bad. It is. Like, if you want to play a real freaking, like, Goji Roblox game, then play KA, like the PK remake or Age of Titans. Like, they're way better. Like, games that actually have proper gameplay, like fun gameplay, and not stuff that you need to do to get a specific monster. Like, I'm sure Age of Titans has you do stuff, but even then it's not annoying. Like, let's say Shimu. Like, to get Shimu, you need a specific amount of G-cells, or shards as the currency in that game is, and like a certain amount of kills. You're thinking, oh, it's like you have to be a monster. Like, does the monster have to have a specific amount of kills? I mean, no. You just need that specific amount of kills. You don't need to get 25 kills as well, Goji or Kong or Dagon, whatever. You just need to get the kills and the currency, and you're good. You're set. And then for PK, it's just straightforward. Like, you either get the Game Pass Kaijus with Robux, or you just get good at the game. Okay. Basically, you just get G-Cells. That's it. That also goes for KA. You just get G-Cells. That's it. And what with KU, sure, there's some of where you get G-Cells, but even then, there's a lot of monsters on there that require you to grind your booty off, and I hate it. It's like, look, I'm not against grinding, but only if the gameplay is actually like fun, or the game that you can play for like hours or at least a long time, just so you can get this one thing. But then with KU, grinding is so freaking tedious and obnoxious to the point where it's like, I just want it to end. I just want it to end. Just get this over with. That's basically what I want. Just let me do this thing so I can get this over with and everything. Yeah, exactly. Like, back before, like, the Toho Purge, as I call it, like back when KU still had the Goji monsters, I was trying to get 2 more monsters before I retired, because I did plan on retiring from it, which was Muto Prime, which I did get, and Avro 1, which I did not get because Vera decided to. Because, okay, I don't know if you guys were there, but like, take this for example. Like, to get Avro 1, you need to get 2019 Ghidorah to level 20. You have to max out Shin 4th form, and you have to get like 201 kills as Kiryu. And I was trying to do that. I mean, I already did. I was going to work on Shin last because he wouldn't be that mad. So I decided to just do Kiryu first because of the kills. But during that time, Kiryu was about to get a remodel. And I was at, not that many kills, but I was working my way up. But then when the Kiryu remodel came out, kills back to 0. All the kills went back to 0. So, like, let's say that you have, like, you're playing as Kiryu and getting kills and everything, and you're at, like, around 190 kills and you're almost there. And then the remodel come out, back to 0. You had to start all over again. And to go through all that monotonous crap again. And sure, like, he has more moves now. He's somewhat better. But even then, your kills go all the way back down to 0. And you have to start all over again. And it's just so freaking stupid. Not even that, like, Kiryu already has his own requirements. Like, I don't know if his requirements changed after his update, but I'm pretty sure back then you had to get G2000 to, like, level 20 or something, and G54 to level 50. But yeah, anyways, I went back to trying it again, but then -1 was announced, and I was like, oh boy, this is going to be bad. And then I wanted to see how much -1 was, and you had to max out G54, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. -1 will be my retirement. So then I did that with the help of Freddy. Thank you, Freddy. And I got him. He is not worth it. One of his attack animations when he's swimming underwater is he kicks somebody, and it's stupid. I hate it. I legitimately hate it. The retirement was done. By the time I was retired, Biolante's remodel came out, and no joke, you had to actually work to get her again. Like, for those people who already had her from the beginning, you had to get her again. It's not like with 2019 Ghidorah's remodel, where for those people who already had them, you still had them. But for those who didn't, they had to, like, get through maxing G19 and getting a certain amount of G-cells. But before the remodel, you just needed every monster, not including Game Pass. So I was the lucky one. So, but how come you had to buy Biolante again, but when Ghidorah 2019 was out, like, remodel came out, you were fine for those who actually got them. Yeah, but even then, buy one takes price also changed. Not to mention, you had the requirement to where you got to get Rose Bio to a certain level. It was so freaking stupid. It's just, I don't even freaking want to deal with that game anymore. It's like anytime a new monster comes out, I just look at it and then I leave. Like I see what the stupid requirements are and then I just leave. But if it actually just costs G cells, then I just buy it and then just check it out real quick. Because I don't have to do anything like leveling or killing or whatever. Because I don't want to deal with the game ever again. Like, if people out there still like the game, then okay, fine, sure, whatever. But if you're telling me that KU is better than Age of Titans, PK remake, or PK in general, and KA combined, then you've lost me. You've completely lost me. Not to mention, like, the new KU monster designs, like the original monster designs, which I don't like them. I really don't like them. They just look so freaking weird. Like, sure, Freddy likes one of them, which I can understand, but the rest of them are just like, no. Not to mention, like, the recent one looks kind of similar to one that came out a long time ago in terms of like the somewhat build. Like, I'm talking about like the way they're designed, like being somewhat quadrupedal and having arms on their back or whatever. Like, yeah, that one. That's the one that I can somewhat understand. Like, I can actually understand. It kind of looks like a Jaeger, except it was made by Fiverr, but whatever. Anyways, I understand where you're coming from, Freddy. Overall, PK just fell off. Really fell off. Not to mention, they teased a bunch of monsters. I can't talk. And yet, a lot of them didn't come out. Like, they teased Orga, didn't come out. They teased, I'm guessing Jet Beta, the jet that was tiny, didn't come out. SMG, didn't come out. False promises. False promises. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure Freddy said that when they make SMG, Super Mecha Godzilla, that was his retirement. And they never did. So yeah, brilliant. That's just brilliant. That's just amazing. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna end the stream now. I'm just done ranting now. I guess Freddy's cry for help are gonna be freaking. He's gonna be saved for another stream. That is, if there is another stream. Have a good day or night. Yeah, you too, Zoo. Anyways, this has been a stream. Excuse me. This has been a stream. Hope you have a good night, good day, wherever you guys are at. See you I will see you in the premiere for Retribution. Goodbye. Stream. Goodbye.